This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, and verse 10, and it reads, "But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not." Bear with me a second. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. I'd like to start this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this 100% truth. Salutations to the 144,000 out there, the sincere brethren, man, followed by the great multitude, all right, the 1/3 men, women, and children who believe in all sincerity. I'm back at you with a quick lesson. I'm on my way to the camp right now, so I just wanted to do a quick in transit before I pull up. The title of this lesson is going to be Sound of Freedom. The inspiration of the title of this video comes from a movie I watched last night, literally called Sound of Freedom. Okay. If any of you are interested in watching a movie, I'm going to touch on a few things on there. I'm not going to necessarily spoil it, but, I know there's certain people that don't really like that, but, I'm bringing this out for edification purposes. And, pretty much it was exposing, the wicked, demonic, child sex trafficking that happens, in the world. Basically letting you know what Esau's on, man. Look at this guy almost just got knocked off, man. Exposing Esau, man. Letting you know what Esau's on. Okay. And the majority of the children that was grabbing up, if my mind serves me correct, if I remember correctly, majority were Northern Kingdom, man. Predominantly like the tribe of Asher, I'd say, which they're Israelites, okay. And then you had these, they was taken from their parents, of course, and then they're taken away to a faraway place where they don't know where they are, they don't know who anyone is, then they're being sold off to like these Edomites and these other people. They used as slaves. Of course, they used as sex slaves as well. At the end of the movie, it says how, the slavery today is a lot worse than the slavery that happened a few hundred years ago, man. But you see, slavery still exists. Baruch 3:8. We are still yet this day in our captivity, man. But you got a nigga talking about he free. You ain't free, man. You try not paying that rent and see if your ass don't get kicked out, man. Talking about you're free. Get out of here, man. Okay. And they was used for they would use the children to help like prepare the cocaine as well before it gets distributed out, of course, against their will. So this stuff still very much happens to this day, man. And what they said at the end of the film is that film actually was done 5 years ago. It was done 5 years ago, but because of funding and they were struggling to actually try and, get the film out there. Because, of course, the wicked elite don't really want people knowing of this debaucherous act that be going on right underneath people's noses, man. They don't want you to know. So they try and hide it. Okay, but this film, and even because, I'll be honest, my woman actually booked the film. And she said to me, because, when she asked to go to the cinema, she said the ticket was free. So I don't understand why it was free I know last Saturday they was doing that whole cinema thing where, you know, it was reduced price, but this was free of charge, because what they had at the end of the film is they had this QR code for you to scan, and you pay for a ticket for someone else to watch, because they're not really trying to, you know, show this film, you know, for filthy lucre's sake. They're simply trying to spread awareness, man, of the wickedness that's happening right in front of our faces, man. You know, I mean, like, there was a lot of moving scenes in that film. Like, man, you know, Eve is all emotional and stuff, man. You know, my woman was shedding tears and whatnot. Okay, you know, but I was more just like, you know, we be telling the people that this is the stuff that Esau does, amongst many other things, man. And no one hearkens, you know. No one wants to hearken, but this is what really be going on, okay? But you see, I understand their approach. You know, obviously, the person who came with that message at the end, talking about how they struggled to release the film and so on and so forth. I mean, he looked like an Edomite. Okay, I don't want to just say he's an Edomite, because you know, he had a good heart about him. Even the person he was acting for, what was the name of that officer? Tim Holland, I believe his name was, that rescued the little boy and the little girl and brought them back home. I believe his name was Tim Holland. He was a CIA, or you know, yeah, I think it was CIA. Okay, and they was working on, of course, you know, bringing in the P, you know, and let's say the Dofals, okay, the Dofals, right? Put it together. Salaki, what was I gonna say? Yeah, man. So I see their approach. They're trying to spread awareness and you know, get the people together to fight. But look, man, look, they don't. You see, this is the thing. This is where you need to understand the precepts, man. Job 9:24 says what? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay? Who's the wicked? The so-called white man. Esau, Edom. They're the wicked. So as long as the rulership is still in their, you know, as long as they're still in rulership, these wicked acts are going to keep on happening, man. That's not going to come to a stop, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right? That's why when you go to the book of Romans 8, it talks about how all creation groaneth, man. And why is all creation groaning? Because all creation is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of the Heavenly Father, which begins with you elect out there, man. Followed by the rest of the nation, okay? But it begins with you elect. These other nations, man, these animals, all creation, trees, you name it, is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High, man. So all creation groaneth till this day. Read Romans 8, man. It tells you that. All right? So as long as Esau, Edom is still in power, all this wickedness is going to keep on happening, man. The only way it's going to come to an end is when Yahweh Shai returns, man. Which is why, you know, as the days go on, is becoming more and more plain as to why this world has to be done away with, man. Because what the people need to understand is that, you know, these Dofals are not just, you know, maybe you see a weird guy walking the street. These are the upper echelons, man. The global elite, the celebrities, the politicians. All right, they all do this because, you know, they have their rituals that they have to do. You know, all sorts of different rituals, man, and some of those, and you know, they got the, man, how can I say it without saying too much, man? Fuck it, I'ma just say it, man. Lord willing, they'll not take the video down, man. You know, you got adrenochrome out there. How do they get adrenochrome? Adrenochrome is blood that's extracted from children that are in a state of immense fear. You know, because they believe that adrenochrome is what keeps them looking young. Okay, but the fact of the matter is they have to engage in such a wicked, debaucherous act in order for them to, you know, to get that outcome, man. So this world needs to be destroyed, and this is why we can't wait for Yahweh Shai to return, man. Yahweh Shai couldn't come any sooner, all right? Because this wickedness, you know, has always been happening. The only difference is now people are being made aware of it. All right, that's why I started off the lesson reading Jeremiah 49:10, where it says, "I have made Esau bare, man." Esau can no longer hide himself. All right, you know, they tried to stop that film coming out for 5 years, man. And the guy at the end actually said that all the, you know, he gave a shout out to all the actors that acted in that film because they pretty much took a stand. You know, all them actors, they took a stand and said, nah, you know what? We don't care what you officials are saying, man. We want this film to drop because we want to let these people know what the hell is going on behind the scenes, man. So all those actors took a stand. And I know if that, not even that long ago, maybe like a month ago or something, you had a bunch of Hollywood actors going on strike, man. Look at this Edomite on the floor. He's through, man. I'd move the phone, but where my phone is, once I move it, it's a wrap. This Edomite just laid out on the floor. You know, it's a hot day. My car's reading 32 degrees right now. It's a hot day. All right. You see that, but Esau, that, you know, he you know, what is he? He's the basest of men. All right. So fuck that guy, man. Don't give a fuck if he's all laid out on the floor and shit. And you know what? Hey, Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. I'm gonna just observe my surroundings right now, okay? Because you see, what I've noticed is shit. Like this guy's just laid out on the floor. How many people have gone to help him, man? Not one. Everyone just turn a blind eye. Just get on with their day. Oh, you know, oh, happy it's not me. Oh, at least it's not me. You know, and just get on with their day, man. Yesterday, I was driving in a particular area. I'm not gonna say where I was, but I was on a high road, and a fight broke out, man. A fight broke out on the main. They didn't give a shit, man. You know, back then it would be like, oh, come around the corner. They didn't give a shit, man. They weren't no coming around the corner, man. It was there happening on the mains, bro. And what happened? Did anyone intervene? Hell no. No one intervened, man. No one stepped in to try and, you know, diffuse the situation. Okay. But of course you had this one Edomite. You know how Esau is, man. Always want to play hero. You know, he all got off his bike and shit. He's all running there, you know, trying to intervene. Hey man, even he got there. He said, you know what, shit. Let these niggas have it, man. You see? And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. These are two men. Ain't no one trying to help no one, man. Everyone just like, shit, hey, at least it's not me. You know? So you know, then you take into consideration Isaiah 32, where it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. You women, man, you better rise the fuck up, man. You better get right, or you're gonna get left. Because I'm telling you, man, all that, you know, hooting and hollering, somebody help me. Ain't no one helping you, man. Ain't no one coming to help you, man. You could be going through the worst of worst, man. Ain't no one coming to save your black ass, man. Because, hey, it's everyone for themselves, man. It's a dog-eat-dog world. All right? As Matthew 24:12 again. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. Niggas are in the mindset of, hey, as long as it's not me. Look, man, someone ain't going to lose their life for your ungrateful ass, man. Because that's what will happen, man. Someone will lose their life, and you just go, you ain't even going to give a shit, man. You're going to hop on another man's rod anyway. You know, so why are they putting their life on the line for you, man? All right, so this is the state of the world right now. Okay? We're coming into the time of Jacob's trouble, man. So if you ain't with an elect man of the Lord, you're through. Okay? But anyway, sticking to the topic, man. Esau's being exposed, man. He can't hide himself. All right? You know? There was a few Edomites in the cinema as well. You know, there was a few Edomites. Okay, but Esau can't hide himself, man. People are you know, waking up to the wickedness that's been happening all this time right underneath their noses, man. People are starting to wake up now. People are starting to wake up and smell the coffee. You know, you still got those people that are asleep, but hey, man, people are waking up to the wickedness of Esau Edom, man. And you know, I was in the gym when a notification came up. Elder Apostle Tahar, he had a video entitled he knows he's the devil, man. And you know what? Esau has to know they're the devil, man. You can call it Edom, you can say you're the devil, and they'll tell you, yeah, I am. Or they'll laugh, you know. They know they're the devil, man. They just don't want you to know. They hope that you don't clock on. But with the way events are happening and things are coming up, you know, it's in your face, man. But you still got Jake, heavy into Christianity, worshipping Cesare Borgia, all right? You know, worshipping Jesus Christ in the white image, you know, the white image, okay? And he's the fucking devil, man. You know, a Christian will go and watch that film, Sound of Freedom, see what these Edomites get up to, and come out the cinema talking about, oh, praise Jesus. You niggas are through, man. You niggas are fucking through. And hey, man, judgment is coming, man. Judgment is coming. Hey, every day, you know, growing up in the UK now, living in the UK, I mean, every single day, someone's getting stabbed, someone's getting shot, someone's being murdered, all right? And it's getting closer and closer and closer to home, man. I was in the shower earlier, you know, and then I had a helicopter landing. You know, I live in a place where there's a big part there, and there's been history of where, you know, someone got stabbed and they got airlifted, so that part is wide enough to accommodate a helicopter landing there. But you know, I didn't know what was happening because I'm in the shower, but I can only assume, you know, because why else is a helicopter gonna land in the hood? You know what I mean, man? Who's bringing a helicopter to the hood? Okay, so you know, and then shortly after the helicopter, I'm hearing loads of sirens. So I kind of just put 2 and 2 together, man. You know, someone probably got judged. So judgment's going out every day, man. So, you know, Isaiah 55, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, and call upon him while he is near. Okay? Turn away from your wicked ways, man, your wicked thoughts. Okay? And get right with Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, because this judgment is coming, man. And the Esau's being exposed. Esau's about to get a gruesome judgment. And if you're not careful, man, you're going to get the same judgment as Esau, man. Okay? So, you know, I'm going to leave it there. You know, I'm almost at camp anyway. I just wanted to touch on that. So, yeah, if you want to watch the film, the name of the film is Sound of Freedom. All right? It exposes the child sex trafficking that be going on. And they even show you some real footage, man, of them snatching up, you know, little Northern Kingdom boys and girls, you know, and you know, just kidnapping them. And of course, man, you know what's next after that, man. You know, then they you know, the thing is, man, once they get snatched up, they could be anywhere. You know, I don't want to spoil the film if you want to watch it, man. But hey, man, you know, this father, he had 2 children, 1 little boy, 1 little girl. All right, sometime the boy was found, of course, with an Edomite, and then of course the daughter was still missing, and she was a bit harder to find. A bit harder, I said. She was a lot more harder to find, man. He had to go through some unknown terrains, man, to retrieve her, man. And hats off to that agent for his bravery, man. You know, I'll give him that. You know, I'll give credit where credit's due. You know, but he put his life on that line for that little girl, man. Like it was his own child. You know, because he saw that father, man, and you know, he's like, shit. Like, you know, like the father said to the agent, imagine if that was one of your children, because, you know, the officer had children, Now imagine if that was one of your children. How can you sleep at night knowing every day that your daughter's bed is empty? Okay. So hey, that officer, he has to be a Jake, man, because he was compassionate, because this film is based on a real story. Okay, who knows, man? It could be a tear, But yeah, man, that's pretty much the point, man. Esau is being exposed on all levels, and there's nothing he can do, man. This is biblical prophecy. There's nothing you can do against the truth but for it, man. Lest you be happy to fight against the Most High, which of course doesn't take a rocket science. It's not rocket science, man. You trying to fight against the Most High, and you're a mere mortal human. Come on, man. You're fucking through. You ain't fighting that. You ain't winning that battle, man. But yeah, man. Literally, the camp's just up the road, so I'm gonna leave it there. I pray, Lord willing, this lesson has been edifying. Until the next time, I say shalom.